covenant. Now, I'm going to tear down too many nonsense theology or doctrine. People say covenant, the covenant is once and for all. And that's the covenant that Jesus has entered. That is nonsense. Covenant is a relatable word. It's a word. Covenant and agreement. Marriage is a covenant. There's a level of friendship grows into it becomes a covenant. Are you following me? It's just a word. It's a word. Covenant is an agreement. An agreement and deal based on specific terms. And bounded as Christians with an oath. God was speaking concerning David in Psalm chapter 89 verse 34 to 35. My covenant will I not break. Concerning David, he said, nor utter the thing which is gone out of my lips. So what is the proof of that covenant? Look at verse 35. He said, because of my covenant on David, once I have swore by my holiness, I will not lie unto David. In other words, God, he said, everything I have said concerning David, whether David was wrong or right, he said, I've entered a covenant with him, and that covenant will I not break. And he went further. He began to explain. He said, the rod of wickedness shall not exact upon him. He began to explain, his seed shall endure forever. His throne shall be as the sun before me. It's a covenant. This is a seed. It shall be also established forever as the moon and as a faithful witness in heaven. Now God was saying there, I have entered a covenant. God never breaks covenant. God never breaks covenant. Covenant is God saying, there is a part for you to play. Sir, in Daniel chapter 11 verse 32, he said, they that do wickedly against the covenant shall be corrupted with flatteries, but the people that do know their God. So the proof that you know God is that you are a covenant keeper. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and they shall do exploit. The proof that you know God is that you keep covenant. Watch this. Watch this. Because people will tell you that Jesus has done everything. There's nothing like covenant anymore. That's not true. Jesus will not win souls for you. Jesus will not win souls for you. Jesus will not love your neighbor for you. Jesus has only paid the price for your redemption. This is very serious. Now we have to start explaining some of these things. A woman and the husband came to me and she was very rebellious. And I said to the woman, I said, do you know it is not of God to be rebellious? She told me something that got me shocked. He said, even if I do not respect my husband, what are the consequences? He said, because in scripture, Christ has paid for every consequence. I say, number one, the first consequence rather is that you will chop slap. You will chop slap. Number two, you go back to your father's house. Are you following what I'm saying? Number three, you will end up in mockery and a reproach. Are you serious? Is that what you are taught? That Jesus Christ has paid the price for you. He paid the price for your redemption. You will need to read to pass exam. You will read your book. Christ has not handled that. You will pay your landlord to stay in the house. Christ has not handled that. You will carry money to go to the market to buy things. This subject of Christ alone is now being mutilated and abused and is making people lazy to life. It's your duty to walk in love.